Hello, now I will tell you the story of Fan Lang. The story of Fan Lang is the woman warrior can be strongly connected to mental health and identify through the themes of social expectations, self-discipline, and emotional balance. Mulan Lang's journey is not only about physical strength, but also about overcoming internal struggles and learning to manage the precious place up there to here. The pressure of expectation, one of the most important aspects of identity, is the expectation that society, family, or even honesty impose. In the story, Mulan is told she has the potential to become a great warrior, avenge her people, and be remembered for their bravery. This expectation serves as motivation, pushing her to train harder and become stronger. However, the expectation can also be overwhelming many people's real-life experience. Pressure to meet certain standards, whether in academics, sports, career, and personal life. This pressure is not managed properly can lead to stress, anxiety, and even a crisis of identity. Muller representing the struggle of balancing personal strife with external expectation, while she balanced the warrior identity came to her. They also has to face moments of doubt and discussion. This is something many people can relate to. The fear of failure, the pressure to succeed, and the question of whether than you really following they allow that or simply meeting others. Demands on recognizing and minding this pressure is crucial for mental well-being. The self-discipline and mental focus is another major theme in Mulan's story is the power of the discipline. Her training requires to develop complete control on her body and mind. She learns to be silent, to move precisely, and to control her breathing. These skills allows to her become an exceptional warrior, but they also serve another purpose. They trash her patience, focus, and resilience. In real life, self-discipline is an essential factor in maintaining good mental health. It helps people stay committed to their goals, manage stress, and avoid distractions. However, it is important to describe a balance. Too much pressure to be perfect can be harmful. Mulan's journey teaches us that while discipline is valuable, it should be accompanied by self-compassion. Additionally, her ability to remain focused and calm in difficult situations mirrors destiny. I use the mental health, particularly today, meditation, mindfulness, and break expressing, and commonly recording stretching for reducing anxiety and increasing concentration. Just like Mulan had to master control over her body and emotions, people today use can similar techniques to improve their mental resilience. The emotion balance and self-assessment is this type her strength and skill. Mulan ultimate realized that true freedom and happiness exist not just in her abilities but also in her meanness. She gains incredible power, but she also understands that power alone is not enough to bring fulfillment. This part of the story highlights an important lesson about emotional well-being. External achievements do not always guarantee internal happiness. Many people believe that once they reach a certain goal, whether it's creating a dream job, achieving physical fitness, or gaining recognition, they will feel complement satisfied. However, true well being coming comes for waiting. It involves self-assessment, finding balance, and reckoning that self-worth is not only measured by accomplishments. The Mulan story teachers is an while ambition and hard work as are important, they should not come at the cost of emotional well-being. Finding joy in the present, appreciating personal growth, and embracing one's true self are just and crucial as achievement sustainment. In conclusion, the Truland of Mulan, the woman warrior, offers powerful lessons about mental health and identity. It illustrates the impact of social expectation, the importance of self-discipline, and the necessity of emotional balance. Mulan transformation is not just about becomes a warrior. It is about learning to manage pressure, develop resilience, and ultimate feel place within hearts. The story means use that while bruising about to evaluate restraint comes from the west to the rest, when to save up branches, and when to embrace self-assessment, use as Mulan learnings to balance power with windows, which to must find a balance better ambition in the metal spin.
What motivates the whole group that train Mulan to become a warrior?
Hmm. They want to train to her become a great warrior so she can protect her people and restore the family honor.
How does the whole group was neutral to train Mulan?
Um, they use the natural environment, such as mountains and rivers, to strengthen her endurance, agility, and combat skills.
Based on the test, how does physical training contribute to Mulan well-being and sense of purpose?
Mm, the physical trained is training both her body and mind, giving her disciplines, confidence, and a clear mission in life to fight for justice and hear the family.
How would you react if you had to undergo such a rigorous training program? Explain and justify.
Mm, mm, it will probably be a very difficult change, but with determination and goal overcome it extreme training about strengthening my courage, disciplines, and skills, although it will require constant sacrifice and effort. The story of Fan Lang, important in Chinese legends, and the Woman Warrior by Matsumi Hong Kinsing, tells of a young woman who disguises herself as a man to take her father's place in war. As a child, Fan Lang is training in the mountains beyond all Coldplay, who teach her combat, strategy, and endurance. When China is distracted by environment, she returns home and bids farewell to their family and joins the Imperial Army in disgust. For 3 years, she fights bravely, wins battle, and rises through to ranks to become a general. Eventually, she defeats the enemy and returns victorious. Instead of accepting, resigning, she relevance, he identifies and returns for the normal life, proving that honor and courage are not defined by gender. Her story is a symbol of sacrifice, strength, and locality in Chinese culture. Thank you.